All right. I'm here with Calvin Strain. Hey, Calvin.
Hey, Jennifer.
I'm excited to have you on because you do a lot on social media. And I think branding ourselves on social media it was scary for me, but like you don't seem scared at all.
Yeah, I'm a millennial and kind of grew up with social media. I remember like house phones and a little bit before internet was there, but I also grew up with the internet too. It's been an important part of my life and just kind of transitioned it into business.
That's awesome. So, just so that people know what we're doing, so we are going to talk about how to brand yourself on social media for real estate agents. And you are a real estate agent out of Dallas, Texas with Fathom Realty. How long have you been an agent?
Yeah, this is my fifth year as an agent,
Okay.
and I've just been loving every second of it.
And you've gotten, I mean, most of your business from like, I mean, of course, your sphere, but mostly social media, right?
Yeah, sphere of influence and social media. I don't pay for any ads. I don't feed
Good.
Zillow, nothing like that.
No, nobody stop paying for ads if you're doing it. Well, tell us. So I found you on Instagram. Is that like the best place or Facebook or LinkedIn? Can you give us like some context first?
Yeah, for sure. We'll kind of touch on it at the end, but I have a course where I go in depth of all the different social media platforms
Nice.
and then kind of the benefit of each one. They all have like a unique clientele,
Okay.
and Instagram is where I focus primarily because Instagram, it's kind of the hot one. It's more flashy and people are visual,
Yeah.
and we really enjoy Instagram because of that. Whereas Facebook is a lot of text. They tried to do video, but it didn't work as well. And Instagram also has the best buying power from clients.
Why do you think that is? Just because of the images?
I guess so. They've done studies. I've researched a lot of this, but as far as are you more likely to buy something from a Facebook ad or an Instagram ad, kind of depending on what it is. But Instagram, the people, they're it's kind of like they're just ready to buy better on
Do you
Instagram.
think it matters based on who like your target audience is? Because like I don't know, I felt like before I got on Instagram, I just was like, oh, Instagram's for like younger people, and I felt like my target audience is on Facebook. But I've been now that I'm on Instagram, like we get a lot, like we get reasonable amount of interaction, and like it's like I think Instagram is more fun.
It is. It's so much fun. And I think it does matter. Facebook, I think, is best for your actual sphere. So if
Okay,
you're just working your sphere of influence, you're already Facebook friends with them. You probably won't be a Facebook friend with a random person.
right.
We all get those requests. And so we probably have some random people on our friends, but you're probably going to know that person already on your Facebook. Whereas Instagram, people are more ready to just follow a person they don't even know. And through the pictures and stories, you can get them to like you and trust you just through your social media. And that's really the power of Instagram and social media in general.
So okay, so I think like we're live on Facebook right now, and maybe I've talked to a lot of agents that they don't even have like an Instagram page. Can you kind of like give us a broad overview of like how to get that set up, how to begin branding yourself, like things we need to think about
Absolutely.
without
So,
overwhelming us, Calvin?
yeah, okay, sounds good. Yeah, so one thing that's really important with your web presence, your social media presence in general, is you may not be active on that platform, but somebody that may want to use you is. And so you don't have to be posting a lot on any given platform,
Yeah.
but you need to be there. People, they're lazy is a strong word, but people are kind of lazy. And so if I'm on Instagram, I want to see your links. I'm just going to go to your page. You may not have anything posted, but I want you to have the links there, so I can just click 2 clicks and go to your Facebook page or go to your
Okay.
page where you want me to see you, because I'm not really trying to go to the different app and migrate, do all those steps involved with
Right.
finding you somewhere else. I want you to make it easy for me.
Yeah. Okay. Isn't there like is the title of your Instagram like important?
It is. Yeah. So the title of your Instagram, it is it's searchable. So they use it as
Okay.
kind of keywords. So mine is Calvin Strain Real Estate. And what someone does when they search Instagram, those Calvin Strain and real estate, they're all going to be keywords in my profile.
Hmm.
And so it is important to have it targeted to you.
Yeah.
And, I think probably one of the best bets is you can just have your name, but if you can't have your name, you put your name in your industry.
Okay.
Um,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that's searchable with Instagram is your title. So you have your at whatever your name is, but then your first line in Instagram, that's searchable as well. So say you just wanted to have your name, Jennifer, on there, then you could put real estate agent or podcast host, whatever you want in your title, and all those would be searchable.
Okay. So if I'm just getting started, well, I mean, you grew up with it. So was it just like natural for you? Or, I mean, how did you
Yeah, I
start?
mean,
Because your
I do
reels are
remember.
funny too. How did you get on those?
Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, I think I caught a break with the reels. I mean, I appreciate TikTok for kind of getting that model, because
Yeah.
I wasn't that good at just the glamorous pictures and editing the photos and getting all the photo shoots. That's just wasn't my thing. But whenever the reels rolled out and TikTok's kind of deal, you could show your personality, and those are just as good as a picture used to be.
That's funny. I think that is like on anything that you're generating leads, like on or showing your business, it is like important to be authentic, right? So like if you're a funny person, like be funny. And I think, yeah. And like that's the part about Instagram, like you said, like you can kind of curate what you want to show. And it doesn't have to be like a lot, but what's on there should be you, right?
Absolutely. And here's the power of that, Jennifer, is if you're yourself on your Instagram page, somebody that you're not friends, Facebook friends with, they can see your page and they can kind of track you, follow you on Instagram, and just kind of see what you're about. And they're basically selling themselves on your services. I've got multiple messages from people where they say, "Hey, moving to Dallas, I want you to be my realtor."
Nice.
And I'm just posting and being myself. And they make the decision if they think I'm a good fit for them or not, if you're your true self. And then I was like, okay, cool, let's get to work.
So it's like a sphere. It's easy. It's not like a cold call or something like that. What are since you've been teaching and coaching people and doing your classes, what are like the common mistakes that agents are making when either setting up their page or like using their page to generate business?
Yeah, I think a big one is not having a call to action in your Instagram bio. So send me a DM if you want a house consultation. Send me a DM or click my link if you want to schedule a consultation through. Something like that. Yeah, people, whenever we're on social media, we're kind of in consume mode, so we're just consuming. And so if you tell them what to do, of course, if they don't want to do it, they won't do it. But a lot of times people appreciate that little guidance because it kind of helps them figure out what the next step is if they want to use you.
So you're just saying like put that like right in your bio.
Yeah, the last line of your bio should have a call to action. Send me a DM if you want to have a free home consultation
or whatever it is. Yeah,
whatever it is. Yeah. Another common mistake is a confusing name. Like for example, if I had my name was at CS27, people wouldn't know it was me. They couldn't find me on that, and it wouldn't make any sense, So just have your name, have it simple. I know people are like, oh, it's kind of simple. Is that okay? Yeah, that's great, because you want it easy for people to understand.
And to search it, you said too. Yeah,
search it. Yeah, and then have a consistent name across your platforms. It's confusing if my Instagram name is something, my TikTok name is something else, my Twitter name is something else.
Right.
Just have it consistent.
Right. So yeah, that makes sense. How much time would you say, or do you coach to like spend on the platform in order to get like the leads and the results that you're looking for? Because you said you don't have to post really a lot.
Yeah, well, if you want to get leads, you should post a lot. If you're a heavy hitter on Facebook, man, keep being a heavy hitter on Facebook.
Yeah.
If you're a heavy hitter on TikTok, keep being a heavy hitter there. The goal, of course, would be to post on every platform with a ton of content.
Yeah.
But if you are
can it be the same, or does it need to be different?
People kind of can smell out if it's repurposed. And so if you're going to repurpose it well, there's a lot of websites out there that you can pay them a couple $100 a month and they'll repurpose your content for you. But I think it's really easy to catch that and know that it's like a cheap substitute.
Yeah.
So I do think if you want to grow your Instagram, you have to post. But at a minimum, if you're not able to invest in posting, you need to have that Instagram and have it brand consistent with your Facebook and with any other pages you have, like your website.
How important is it to have like the look and feel of like the brand versus just like posting whatever you can? Like, which is more important if you can only do one?
I think look and feel the brand, because part of social media as a professional is you want to show that you're professional. People are going to look you up before they give you a call. If someone refers you, they're going to look you up on Google, and then they're going to go to your social pages before they give you a call. And if it's all over the place, I don't think you're very professional, and I want to have somebody professional working with me.
I feel personally attacked by that, Calvin. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. What about like, you know how they always say like on Facebook, you also want to put like your personal stuff in there, like, you know, your brunch and your family. And does all that hold true for Instagram too?
It does, but not as much as Facebook. Like I said, Facebook are your friends. You can post something that's kind of boring, but they still will like it because they're your friends.
Right.
Instagram, those people may not be your friends. They're following you for a purpose. They want to see the content that they think that you're going to post about when they follow you. And so what's the content? Sense. Yeah. And so like, what are they following you for? We'll give them that.
Okay. And you can tell what they're following you for by the amount of like interaction and things that you're getting from when you do post.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes people don't know what people are following for. And so I've seen people on Instagram, they'll do polls. They'll ask the little question box. They'll say, hey guys, what do you like to see out of my page?
Yeah.
Let me know that, because I want to post more of that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. I always feel like I've seen those posts before, like, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, just do whatever you want. It's your page. You do it.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's totally fine. It's just people want to know why they're following you. And if they don't know why, then they're going to stop.
Yeah, that makes sense. And hopefully it's for real estate. I don't know. People follow my page for Bloody Mary, like the best Bloody Marys in town. But
yeah, and that, because you're giving them value there, you know. So what is it, like if you could be your city expert and post about all that stuff, you know, best Bloody Mary in town, best Mexican food, whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Yeah. So what do you say to, I think like one of the barriers is people are nervous to be like in pictures or on video. They're like, I'm too fat, I'm too old, I'm too blah, 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 blah. I don't know what to say. I don't like, what is some advice you can offer us to kind of get over that?
Yeah. And imposter syndrome is real. So I think everybody experiences that. I experienced that.
Yeah.
And the more you do it, the less it'll happen, but it's real. So, last year I had a reel hit 1 million views, and
nice.
Thank you. And right after I posted it, I love telling the story, because right after I posted it, I watched the video again. I was like, man, I look so silly in this. I think I kind of want to delete this video. And that was imposter syndrome. And I didn't delete it, and ended up getting 1 million views. So
which one was it?
It was something about California buyers versus Texas buyers.
Oh, I did see that. That one was so fun.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Thanks. Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. And it was earlier on with the reels. So, you know, they were really exploding quicker.
Yeah.
And but I just think it's so funny that I thought that I had imposter syndrome and wanted to delete it, but I didn't. I stuck it out. And people appreciate the real you, whatever that is. Just people want the real you, and they can tell if it's fake. And just be confident in yourself. That's my message.
Have you had one that's totally bombed?
Not totally. They all get, you know, between 5,000 and 10,000 views at my lowest.
Yeah.
And I still think that's a success, because it's all about the process.
Awesome.
You know? Yeah. It's all about the process. And if you just trust the process of posting frequently on Instagram, then the results will come. You can't, you know, be swayed.
How do you choose? Like, how do you choose what to post? Are you like batching things? Or you post, like, what do you do?
Yeah. And so this is another thing, it'll take you a while to figure out, but kind of what's best for you. And what's best for me was I batch. I'll film. So I'll spend about 30 minutes to an hour once a week, and I'll just watch reels. And it's fun, because that's like how great of R&D to spend time on social media watching reels.
Exactly.
And I save the audios that make me laugh, and the audios that I think I could do and just put my own spin on it. So save them. And then I get haircuts every Tuesday. That's kind of a lot, I know, but I got the beard. So you need to make it nice if you're gonna have it. And so every Tuesday after my haircut, when my hair's looking good.
When you're looking good, man, you're feeling cute.
then I will batch them, and I'll film, you know, 5 to 10 audios at that moment.
Okay.
For that day. And then at that point, my brain is kind of fried.
Yeah.
And so I can't go through and think of the text for all of them, but I know they're funny. And I know if I get creative in that creative mindset, I can think of something funny to put on it.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
throughout the week, I'll think, how could I put my
Make
own
it
spin on this?
funny.
Yeah. And I'll do those
That's a good
captions.
idea to do because I've been doing it like every day. And yes, some of them I'm just like, that's not funny. But I'm like, whatever. I'm just like tired today. But it does seem better to like kind of do them ahead of time. So if you're doing 7 to 10, some days you're putting out more than one.
Yeah, that's definitely my goal. And I have a lot in my drafts folder right now that I haven't put out just because part of the process is writing a caption, and
Yeah.
sometimes that is a little bit mentally draining. But yeah, that's the kind of the goal, is at least one
Nice.
a day for the weekdays.
Awesome. So tell us about your coaching and your course. If people like they know they want to do it, but they're just like they're nervous, they need help. How can they get involved with you?
Absolutely, yeah. So follow me on Instagram at Calvin Strain Real Estate. Send me a DM. If you just got 1 or 2 questions, I'll quickly answer it, no problem. But if you want to kind of see my whole spiel on how to set your branding online up, your website, with your social medias, the benefits of each social media, and then your links, all that stuff, I would go to my Instagram link in my bio, and then I have a link for my course. It's called the Branded Agent Guide, where I kind of give you the guide on how to brand yourself. It goes through everything from picking your colors to picking kind of your theme, your mantra, all that stuff, and setting up and then putting that online for your socials. So just click that link, send me a DM. If you want a discount code, send me a DM. I'll give you a discount code.
Nice.
Just say that you found me on the Real Estate Fight Club podcast, and I'll give you a discount code for that.
Sweet.
But yeah, Instagram is the main way to find me.
Cool. How often are you updating the brand, or should you be updating brand and stuff?
I think if you're confident in your brand, you shouldn't be updating it too much if you don't need to. But if
like modernizing it, I guess, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. So that's actually one of the things that I talk about in the course, is whenever you're picking your logo, make it timeless, make your colors timeless. So you don't have to worry about modernizing.
Not like your real estate photo. Now your real estate photo really should be updated. It gets on my nerves. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, I love those jokes about realtor headshots. They're like 10 years old, you know?
Oh my God. I've seen some that are like, I'm pretty sure that's like your prom pic from high school in like the 40s, like
Yeah.
almost 100 years ago, you know, like,
Yeah.
come on.
That is hilarious.
That's awesome. Well, Calvin, if people have, if they want to refer you some business in Dallas, is the best way your Instagram, or is there a different way to get a hold of you?
Yeah, Instagram is the best way. Just send me a DM, or you can email me, calvin@calvinstrain.com.
Nice.
And I love your referrals. I've had a couple referrals this year already just from Instagram, from people moving from different states, and I'm happy to help you guys out.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you being on. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Jennifer.
See ya.